Good morning, everybody. This is PillarTrading.com doing a market update for Thursday, April 15th. We are looking at the news due out today to affect U.S. markets. 8:30 a.m. kicks off a big news day. We've got unemployment claims. Also at 8:30 a.m. we have Empire State Manufacturing Index. 9 a.m., 30 minutes before the bell, we have TIC long-term purchases. 9:15 a.m. Capacity utilization rate. Also at 9:15 a.m. industrial production. 10 a.m. we've got the Philly Fed. At 10:30 a.m. if you're trading CL, watch out for the nat gas storage. At 12:15 p.m. we've got FOMC member Bullard speaking, and then at 1 p.m. we have the NAHB Housing Market Index. So a big news day, big news morning. Look out for that 8:30 a.m. unemployment number, as well as that 9 a.m. TIC long-term purchases to move the market. So a lot of stuff there, guys. Let's take a look at the ES. We'll start off with the daily chart. As you can see, we had a big move yesterday. Called it in the room again. The halfway back on the daily that traded. This was a series of measured moves. It was that 85 buy. You can recall from 2 days ago, we had an 85 buy that hit its negative 23% target yesterday. In a series of 15-minute measured moves, it moved up. So what that means now is not only has this, we'll take this off here real quick, not only has this July anchor move, the long-term move on the ES has now been hit, okay? It has been hit at these 1200s, these 1201s. Now, the dailies, if this thing is going to retrace, it's going to be off of the dailies, but so far the dailies have held strong and continue upwards. So the intermediate trend on the ES is still bullish. The long-term bull target has been hit on the ES, and now it's just a matter of seeing how long this trend will continue. So with that negative 23% target hit, the next thing we do, we drop the next measured move, which is from those 1185s to wherever this market turns around. Okay, so if we take a look at a smaller time frame, you can see what I'm talking about. We're looking at the 15-minute chart. Here are those 1171s to swing highs at 1198.50s. That gave us that perfect halfway back at 1185 evens, and that was all the way up to 1205 on the target. So that was a 20-point move on the ES, which was pretty nice. And after that, we have cleared our long-term swing trading accounts and are looking for another entry. So 20 points there. Next move is going to be from those 1185s drawn to wherever this market turns around. Right now, it is 1207.50, and that gives us an entry at 1196.50s. 1196.50s with a target up at 1212.75 or 1213s. So that is the big move that's setting up on the ES. Also setting up on the ES on the 15-minute chart is, if we go and look at what has been happening, we recall that 2 days ago we were drawing from these same anchors multiple times, okay? Multiple times, and if we look at a smaller time frame, we can see what happened is that during the opening hour of the trading session yesterday, they took it up from a trading hours only, drawing from lows right before the close to highs after the bell, okay? And what happened was we had a perfect 50% retracement, and it bounced, okay? Bounced and hit its negative 23% target from a trading hours only halfway back. So from there, we moved up in a series of micro measured moves all day long. It was just up from there, a series of measured moves. You can see one works out, two works out, and it just goes up and up and up from there. You can see nice series of measured moves. But what we haven't yet seen on the 15-minute level is we have not seen the next measured move in this 15-minute series. And that will be drawn from 1196 evens to wherever this market turns around. And right now, it is 1207.50s. And that would give you an entry at these 1201.75s, 1202s. So we can go back and look at that 15-minute chart, and drawing from lows of the day yesterday to highs, that gives us our next entry, which is below tomorrow's pivot down here at 1202s. But it is a perfect opportunity to get into a gap fill trade, which will trade up here at 1207. And the eventual target is 1210.25 on that trade. So we've got two entries. We've got the earlier 15-minute trend, which is at 1202, and we also have the daily, which is the big one. The big one, which has got an entry at these 1196.50s. So the line in the sand for tomorrow on the ES is these 1193.75s. If 1193.50s trades, that's when we go from bullish to bearish there, guys. So again, a lot of room to move down before we cancel out the bullish trend on the ES. We take a look at CL. We'll start off with the daily chart. You can recall we were anticipating a full halfway back and got it, and since had a big bounce yesterday and steaming up towards this 89.07 target. Now what's going to happen is we're going to have a lot of sellers selling into this double top up here at 87.09s, and if we take a look at a 15-minute chart, we can see exactly how we've moved up. Big movement yesterday with the release of the crude oil inventories, but we've moved up in a series of extensions here. And what I want to point out is we had one extension after a big move up, traded at its 50%, hit its negative 23% target. Next thing you do, draw the next measured move from those lows, two highs. That gave us an entry at these 84.34s. It trades to its negative 23% target. Big surge up after the news. You draw the extension. CL loves to go up in extensions. And what that gives you is an entry that is trading now, okay, or it's about to trade at these 85.73s front run. That's 85.75. Now that has got a target of 86.71s. The full retracement, which we have anticipating not seeing, but could trade if it breaks down from that extension, especially in these after hours with low volume. If it breaks down, the next bullish setup is at 85.31s front run, and that has got a target up at 86.91s. So that's the play on. CL, ES. Again, the gap will fill. Look out for the news. Lots of news items due out, so be prepared and always look for that 61.8% line to break so you can get into a nice little gap fill trade. That's it for me, guys. Hopefully everyone had a good day yesterday. Nice and technical for the second day in a row, and I will see you all on the trading floor.